I think we all know by now, if we want to really grow, we've got to get out of our comfort zone. That old saying, if you want to get the good fruit, you got to get out on that limb to get the good fruit. I heard a story here recently, just reminded me about the whole comfort. And listen, I can be as bad as anybody. I like my comforts, but I go on these extreme, I call them missionary trips over the years to some really difficult places over the years. And really, I don't enjoy those. I don't like to camp out. I don't like to put a tent up. I like my bed, but it gets me out of my comfort zone. And from that, it leads to growth always in my life. And I heard a story just today about Rick Barry, which I remember Rick Barry. Rick Barry was an NBA player, great player that played back in the, I think, late 60s to maybe 1980, right in that time frame. I think he was in about 3 decades. But Rick Barry is the all-time. In fact, I think Seth Curry that plays for the Golden State Warriors, who Rick Barry played for, I think is slightly ahead of Rick Barry now. But up until Seth Curry, Rick Barry has had the all-time in the history of the NBA, the record for the highest free throw percentage, which is 90%. I think Seth Curry is slightly above that. Okay, the average NBA player averages today about 77%. So LeBron James, I think he's a little bit less than that. Michael Jordan, who's my all-time favorite, I think he was 81 or 82, okay? Now, the thing about Rick Barry, and now this has something to do with getting out of your comfort zone. Rick Barry would shoot free throws underhanded, so he'd do it in a very unorthodox style. No one else did it but Rick Barry. He has the record, maybe other than Seth Curry, of the all-time highest free throw percentage. Since Rick Barry's played, there's been roughly 2,800 players drafted in the NBA. Not one of those players shoots underhanded. Although Rick Barry proved that was the most effective way to shoot free throws. And the reason they don't do that, it would get them out of their comfort zone. Not to mention, people may laugh at them. They may make fun of them because they're doing something different. So I want to challenge you today. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something more different. You may end up being a record setter in something when you don't care about what other people think, when you're willing to stretch yourself and do something different. So that was just a reminder to me today of do something different. Stretch yourself. The fruit is out on the limb. Push yourself to do something different. Get out of your comfort zone today.